It's an old rivalry with a long history. The New York Stock Exchange has been around for over 2 centuries and is often regarded as the pulse of New York's financial industry. So when the NASDAQ made its debut over 40 years ago, it was looking to carve out a niche. And it did, as a tech-savvy exchange that attracted some of the world's biggest technology firms. Apple, Google, Microsoft, and Amazon are among some of the giants that call NASDAQ home. According to S&P Capital IQ, from 2000 to 2010, the NASDAQ listed more tech IPOs than the New York Stock Exchange in every year except one. But in 2012, the New York Stock Exchange tied with NASDAQ for tech company listings, and the playing field changed. Experts say perception has been the key driver behind the shift.
New York Stock Exchange, largest stock exchange in the world. NASDAQ is number 2, but the New York Stock Exchange has $16 trillion of market value compared to NASDAQ would say $4.5 trillion of market value. So perception is one.
This year, the New York Stock Exchange has had 6 tech and internet-related listings that collectively raised $887 million, versus 3 listings for the NASDAQ that raised $339 million. As Alibaba prepares its U.S. IPO, many analysts forecast the New York Stock Exchange will win this race, delivering a blow to NASDAQ, which, according to some, is still paying the price for mishandling Facebook's 2012 IPO.
I've been to China 11 times. I've brought 30 companies from China to be public here in the United States. I believe that Alibaba, because of the status it has, that the Chinese companies will, the Chinese people would want to list on the New York Stock Exchange. Also, because Alibaba is going to be such a huge IPO, I believe Facebook was the largest at $16 billion, and there were so many glitches with NASDAQ. People couldn't get their stock. They were fined.
Although NASDAQ's mishandling of the Facebook IPO was a thing of the past, it's a high-profile stumble that has not been forgotten. And as these two exchanges continue to battle it out, it's clear to see that whoever wins the Alibaba IPO will have bragging rights for a long time to come. Tracy Tandon, CCTV, New York.